Look at this cartoon from the text. A flower vendor is selling bouquets for $2. But as soon as it starts to pour and he offers shelter under an umbrella, the price jumps to $2.75. We might view this jump as simple opportunism, but this price change serves a specific function within the market model. Mankiw describes prices as the baton of the economic orchestra. This signal coordinates the choices of buyers and sellers, moving resources around without the need for a central authority. By tracing how these numbers fluctuate, we can see exactly how markets allocate scarce resources to those who value them most. We see this play out during disasters. Consider the sudden, desperate demand for hand sanitizer during the early days of a global pandemic. While the public often views high disaster prices through a moral lens, economists analyze them as a tool for managing social welfare. This pie chart shows a survey of professional economists. A plurality disagree with laws banning price increases during a crisis. The logic is twofold. First, high prices discourage hoarding goods people don't strictly need. Second, the price spike signals producers to increase supply immediately. From this perspective, high prices perform the task of ensuring goods reach those with the highest willingness to pay while incentivizing new production. This table shows a typical schedule for basketball tickets, listing quantities demanded and supplied. To find equilibrium, we look for the price where buyers and sellers align. That's $8. The only price where quantity demanded, $8,000, matches the fixed quantity supplied. On a standard graph, this row of data represents the intersection point between the supply and demand curves. Equilibrium is simply this mathematical balance where every buyer who wants a ticket at that price can find a seller willing to provide one. When 5,000 more students register, the market integrates this new demand schedule. We calculate total demand by adding these figures to the original schedule. At $4, total demand hits 14,000. The new equilibrium, where demand matches fixed supply, happens at $12. This rightward shift of the demand curve forces the equilibrium price to rise to ration the limited number of tickets available. The price increase is the market's automatic response to a new, higher value balance point. Let's apply this to a new scenario. Question 10 asks what happens to gasoline prices if a massive new oil field is discovered. New reserves increase total supply. As the supply curve shifts, the market finds a lower equilibrium price, making answer B correct. First, remember that prices are economic signals. They communicate information about scarcity and demand to everyone in the market simultaneously. Second, price increases during a crisis serve the function of rationing limited goods to prevent immediate shortages. Third, the mathematical balance of any market is always found where quantity demanded equals quantity supplied. By following the math of supply and demand, we can see how prices allow millions of individuals to coordinate their choices and solve the problem of scarcity every day.